Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Mortel. We are in uh, December 14th, 1944. We are the Siegfried Line still. It is a muddy day, but clear daylight, so we have good visibility. We are attacking the farmhouse. I have a decent crew. We are two guys down. But we do have an M1919 that I'm going to try to struggle in up here somewheres. I might even try to just put that, set that up down here to begin with and make sure that nobody down here is going to give us any wet force. Um, but I'd like to eventually get that up into this area right here. Maybe even right here, because I think it can do the same job right there. We have let's get our initiative card. We didn't get great initiative cards, but nothing that really hurt us. I'm going to go ahead and use the worst one first, as I want to do usually. And we already had of course, HQ screwed the pooch again and called in a mortar strike to soften them up. And of course, that's prepared them for our attack. So we did manage to shake this guy down a little bit and lay some smoke. But other than that, not much accomplished from it, other than the fact that a lot of these guys lost their weighting. So that's going to kind of hurt us a little bit. So anyway, with that being said, it is muddy, so there's no sprinting, so the best we can do is evade. Everybody's going to get evade orders because I like to get them up there as fast as possible. And these guys are going to work as a team, so I'm just going to keep one of them out there. Same over here. These guys, we're all going to evade into position. Try and get into this hedgerow up here, and then we'll duck back, try to start working our ways in. Maybe send one guy up into here. That's my orders. German orders. Most of them's waiting. Trying to think of how I want to do this. They don't draw orders and they're unprepared. So actually, they do draw them. They just can't do anything with them on the first time. So you know what? Let's go ahead and draw. Anybody that doesn't have a waiting will go ahead and draw their orders. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use the regular deck on this one. Um, they're defending, so they won't be quite as aggressive, but that's all right. Let's see. This guy's in cover, and they are normal. I am pretty sure of it. Don't think I forgot to put that in there. Let's get the combat scenarios out here and double check it, shall we? You will not find these in your downloaded copies. This is mine only. Normal and normal. So he is going to be a running gun 4.5. Maybe he didn't like where that. You know what? Maybe I will use the. Get kind of used to using Clifton's um, uh, experience deck. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to send that to the experience deck. Reshuffle it's over there. Kind of getting used to using this. So he is cautious, not cautious. He is normal, and he has no LOS at this point. Actually, it might not hurt to check that, huh? No LOS at this point. Just making sure. Yeah. So that's going to be a sneaking 6. He's going to be doing movement anyway. And know what? There is a special rule on this, and I should have left that up. So let me leave that up then. Let's draw it back down to attack the farmhouse. And there is. Okay, in the building hex, he automatically get a named fire. So he is going to sneak 6. Somehow I got evade down there. Good to go, Greg. All right, that's going to be Red's initiative. And actually, I should have done white first. He's the northernmost, and he is in the open. And he is normal, running gun 6.5. And that is yellow's initiative. This guy is in the open, no LOS, running gun 5.6. They're all going to be moving around. Yellow in the open, no LOS, evading 5. These guys, well, the running guns can't duck back, but the evade can if he sees somebody. Let's get these guys down out of the way here first. This is done. Discard him. He's still waiting, gets no orders. In cover, no LOS. Rapid fire. We got white. That is in cover. Shaken. No LOS. He's going to hide. Probably have to hide anyway because he ducked back with the morale check failure. So should have had a hide on him anyway. That's going to be white's initiative. Let's go pick these guys up here. Okay, this guy, red guy over here in cover, no LOS. It's going to be an evade 1.6. And we've got blue down here in cover, no LOS. Evade 1.6. Blue's initiative. And we got blue down here in cover, no LOS. He may. He is on a hill. That tree's going to block him from seeing him. That tree's going to block him. He can't see over that one. No LOS to them. Can't see because of the hill. The hill. Rocks. Rocks are half, so he can see over the rocks. But he's not spotted yet, so no, there's no LOS. I don't know what I'm thinking there. He's not spotted yet, so there's no LOS. So that's going to be in cover and hiding. He's going to just hide. Get the spotting chart over there where I can get to it easy. This is discarded. We have all the initiatives. Back this back out. And we go to yellow. The open. Evade 6.5. They're all going to be moving closer to us. All right. Set up the init and get a turn going here. My best is 86. Does not look good for the guys. All right, so we've got white, red, blue, and yellow. And Baker, Charlie, Abel. And let's get it going then. White goes first. So these guys are still unprepared and waiting, so they do nothing. This guy's hide, he will lose his unprepared. That's it for white. We go to red. Actually, yeah, unprepared. He will actually Ken, I'm gonna back off. We gotta watch this because he can't see anybody with the hedges here and trees and everything and all that up here, so he can't see anybody. Gotta watch the LOS in this one because there is a long shot LOS in here. Red, he is sneak. He's going to lose his unprepared. He is running gun. He's going to lose his unprepared, but otherwise do nothing. This guy is evade. He's going to lose his unprepared. This guy's rapid fire. He will lose his unprepared. All right, now we go to blue. They're just going to be losing their unprepared because they can't see anybody. He could attempt to spot. I believe he can attempt to spot. This will be a far cry, but yes, he can attempt to spot them. I believe yes. And he can attempt to spot the hedges only half also. So he can attempt to spot him. Long grass. We are not. We are evading rocks. Rocks are probably blocked though. Rocks are half too though. No, he can see over. No, there is a dead spot behind the rocks. So that is going to block them. Well, one hex. So he can attempt to spot this guy. That's at a range of 25. It's going to be a -2. And he is evading in trees. It's going to be a -1, -2, -3. He needs a 1 to get him. He gets a 5, no dice. So he's done. This guy's going to lose his unprepared and do nothing otherwise. That is it for blue. Yellow. All right. These guys are all going to lose their unprepareds up here. And I think that is it. Nope, we got one more down here. All right. Go to Baker. Guys are going to start moving forward. Baker, I'm going to move these guys as a team. You know what? I think I am going to put him up here. Just to make sure all this is covered before we move him over to here. And BAR, he's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and move this guy right to here. I want to get him in that tree, I think. And then we're going to move him into the marsh. Confront them. The VAR, I'm going to have him bounce down to here. That's it for Baker. We're going to go to Charlie. Actually, my guys, I can just do order the way things have lined up here. I'm going to keep him behind the rocks right now so he doesn't get started. Doesn't get spotted right away. These guys are going to go right to here and there. Mud's going to throw things off a little bit. He's going to evade right to there. Going to have him evade there. I want this guy in the trees, I think. We're going to put him down here. Now double check, make sure none of my guys can actually see. I'm getting lazy because of all the bad stuff we've got. Long grass only blocks if somebody is sneaking or hiding. So he can attempt to see him. Range of 9 is a 0. We got a 3. He is waiting or no order in rocks. -3. We need a 0. Get a 9er. All right. Anybody else he can attempt to see? We got to be real careful here. No. No, we have a guy on the hill. Come on. You can do it. Trees are blocking that one. All right, these guys are definitely blocked by hedges. This guy is not. That is a long chance, but 17 -1. No order in a building, -3. He's got a TQ of 8. We need a 4. Get a 3. Nice. We see him. So far, they have not spotted us. Comes known that's a dummy, so he is nothing. Remove that. He goes back to the box. That makes it a little easier breaking that building up. Anybody else he can see? Yeah, he can attempt to see. Oh, boy, maybe not. I forgot there's a marsh in there. Marsh is a half height. That'll block. Same as a hedge. So, yeah, never mind. Take all that back. Because he can't see past that marsh. Oh, we know there's a dummy there. We cheated a little bit. Not really. We made a mistake, which I am prone to do sometimes. That's blocked by that tree. This they can see over because of the height difference. 25 -2. And he is hiding in trees. Goes down to a -5. We need a 0 or a 1. We get a 5. Do go in there. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish that one up. We're going to go to the next impulse. Impulse number 2. Starting out with white. We're going to have to watch ourselves because these guys can actually start trying to see people. We got to be careful, as you saw. Though we did ascertain that this guy cannot be seen. This guy down here is hiding. Can't see anybody yet. All right. Oh boy. We go to red. This guy is sneaking, but he can't sneak. Yes, he can. It's impulse 2. Sneaking 6. It's going to be up here into the long grass. That grass is going to be blocking. The rocks are going to be blocking. All that's blocking. The marsh is blocking. All this is blocking. So he can't see anybody. This guy's a running gun 5. He's going to come down to here. Long grass only blocks if they're sneaking, but everything else blocks him. Up here we got rocks blocking. Yeah, rocks blocking, rocks blocking. All right. Rapid fire. You can't see anybody. And this guy's going to evade 1. Straight up. No, this is 6 this time. We're on impulse 2 over to here. I'll watch that. This should have been a 6 too. He should be over to here. All right. Blue. He is unprepared. Can't see anybody yet. Not yet. This guy gets a 0 and a 1. But he may be blocked now. The long grass does not block it. That's far enough away that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, he could try to do that again. Evading in rocks. -2. -3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 4. So he needs a 0. Gets a 1. No going on him. This guy's evading 6, so 6 is going to be right to there. Can't see anybody because he's behind the hill. And we go to yellow. Yellow, this guy. Got to see if he can see anybody. Negative. Oh boy. Yeah, negative because of the rocks. Negative because of the trees. Negative because of the trees. Negative because of the trees. Trees. Marsh. Okay, he can't see anybody. This guy's going to run gun 5 up to down to here. Yes. Guy's going to evade 5 down to here. This guy's waiting and unprepared. But he has a line of sight to him evading, and we are in the open. That is going to be a +1. Needs a 5. Gets a 6. Does not see me. Very nice. This guy's going to evade 5, which is down to here. He can't see past all these trees, so no sense checking there. We got Baker. They're going to move here, try and get them into the rocks. He's going to move here, working for that tree. Still got that marsh blocking us there. We're going to evade him right there. I think my end game for him is to put him there and start engaging right here. Charlie next. Going to evade him into the rocks. That's a possibility right there. That is not. So he can get a no order in the house. It is a -3. And we lose 1 more for the range, -4. So we need a 3 to see him. And we get a happy face. We do see him too. Status known. That's a soldier. We see him. He has yet to see us. And the long shot down on the hill, perhaps. Crosses over the hedge, but that's okay. Yeah, he can attempt to see him. That's a -2. And he is hiding in trees. -5 total. We're a 7, I believe it is. Yep, so we need a 2. And we get a 5. We don't see him. Alright, this guy's going to move into the long grass. Got a -5 also. I think he can still see that guy on the hill also. There's no trees in the way. Yeah, he can attempt to see him. That's going to be a 0 or a 1. He gets a 6. Doesn't see him. This guy's going to evade into this tree. I'm going to bring him, wrap him around here and put him into there. We're going to evade him right to here. I have him work up through the marsh. He's going to go down into the here. He can attempt to see him. That's a range of 7. That's going to be a 0. No order in rocks is a -3. We need a 0 to see him. And we get a 0. Zeros are it right now. That is known. Dummy. We're already starting to catch some breaks here because we know there's some dummies. We need a good result though. And the only way to get a good result is to take out enemy soldiers. So we need to do that. Abel is next. 1 moved with Baker. This guy's going to move right to here. Can't see anybody because of the hedges. Go to impulse number 3. Starting out with white. These guys definitely can't see anybody back here. This guy, we know he's a dummy, but if he can see somebody, then we're going to go ahead and no, no. That's pretty darn close. Yeah, it's touching. I go by artwork. I know the rules say down the spline, but I go by artwork just to be a little more precise. I shouldn't, though. You know what? I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to change my tone on that because I did read it in the rules. If it's blatant like a building, I'll give it a little different. A little different. But this I'm going to give. So he is a 4. 16 is going to be a -1. We're evading and we are in the open at the +1. So he needs a 4 or less to see us. He does. All that does is we already know that he is a dummy, so it's going to get him out of there. All right, down here we got the guy hiding. He can't see anybody yet, I don't think. I'll double check it just to be thorough. No. No. We'll go to red. Pretty sure we're into red now. All right, red can't see anybody there. He can't see anybody there. This guy's sneaking, can't do anything but spot. That is going to be a range of 11. It's a -1. We are evading in rocks. -2, -3. Needs a 1. Gets a 9. This guy's going to run and gun 6 this time down to, delay that, 5 this time down to here. That clips that hedge so you can't see him. The edge, not the hedge. And these guys are neither one is sneaking, so that doesn't block. So we've got a -1, -2, -3. He needs a 1 to see him. Gets a 6, does not. This guy's going to evade 1 this time, which is straight down. Oh, not straight down, straight up. Get confused sometimes. This guy's rapid fire, does not see anybody, so he cannot fire yet. No, and possible. That's going to be an 18, which is a -1, -2, -3. Needs a 1. 6, he doesn't see him. And that is it for red. Go to blue. This guy is going to evade 1 into the smoke. This guy's hiding. He can still attempt to see these guys up here. See, oh, he gets a chance to see right now. No, blocked, blocked. Marsh blocks. Now that's a half. That should be able to get past the half. So he can actually know the tree blocks right there. So we're basically looking to see if he can see any of the guys up here yet. Come on, you can do it. There we go. He's behind the hill still. Behind the hill still. No trees in the way. -2. Evading long grass. He's -2. So he is a 2 to spot him. Gets a 9. Does not. We have -2 to spot this guy too. No, he's evading in a rock, so it's going to be a -4. He needs a 0 to spot him. Does not. So he is done. Um, That's it for blue and impulse 3. We go to impulse number 4. Not impulse number 4, yellow. Sorry, I'm definitely. This guy needs to spot somebody. He can attempt to spot him. Evading and rocks is a -2 at a range of 16, goes down to a -3. He needs a 2 to spot us, does not. Can't see him or them. Can't see him. He's done. This guy's a running gun 6.5, which impulse 3 is going to be a 6. Going to go up to here. Can't see anybody. This guy's going to evade 5 right to there. He can attempt to spot. Yes, -1. That's a 3. Evading in long grass. Goes to a 3. Gets a 0. So he can spot me. Comes known. That's a dummy. He is gone. All right. Yellow down here. This guy's unprepared, but he can still attempt to spot. Nothing and nothing. All right. Yellow, 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 yellow. He's evading 6. Up to here this time. He's waiting. Can't see anybody. We go to Baker. Evade them into the rocks. Okay. Can't see anybody there. Down here, he's going to evade into the trees. And I think I'm just going to duck him back right there. He's already spotted. Can't see him because of the marsh, so we can put a little bit of fire on him to cover. Can't see him, so it's just him. Evading. Gonna have him evade right to here. He can't see anybody. Yeah, that's actually a line of sight right there. Doesn't see him yet, so we can attempt to see him. We can't attempt to see him because we're blocked by that tree. So we got a 7. No order in rocks. That's a 4. Goes to a 9. We don't see him, so we're going to have to keep moving. Charlie. Time for these guys to start getting out in the open, which I don't like. I'm going to put him right there. So we can get behind these trees so that guy up here can't spot us. But we got to move forward. We can't just sit back. That tree's blocking, so he can't see us there. I'm going to put him right here. Oh, we can attempt to spot him. Both of them can. Missed him. We can attempt to spot him. We're not trying to see through the long grass. We can see into the long grass. So that's 12 and 11. So we have -1 for each one of them. -1 sneaking in long grass is -2. So he gets a 5 to see the guy sneaking. Gets a 4. We spotted him. Recruit and a running gun in the long grass is a 0. So we get a -1, so we need a 6. We do not get it for him. This guy can attempt to see him at a 5. We do see him with him. He becomes known. Another recruit. All right. This guy, I'm going to evade him down to here, get him into the logs. This guy's going to evade here. We still have the marsh blocking us, so I'm going to keep him moving. He's screened by all that crap right there. Maybe not. That does bisect that. That's a depression swamp, so he can actually see across the depression. Long grass doesn't block. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to drop him back. He's going to duck back right there. This guy's going to evade into these trees. I'm going to drop him back right there. He can attempt to spot this guy. No order in the rocks. -3. We need a 0. Sorry about that, guys. That's a nothing. Yeah, we can see him too. Or attempt to, anyway. Hiding in the trees. -3. We need a 0. Actually, we need a 0 and a 2. 9. Yeah, we're not getting anything there. Brings up Abel. Abel up there already moved. This guy's going to come to here. He can see him already, so we're going to go ahead and duck him back. And we're going to go attempt to see this guy. That is a no order in the rocks, which is a -3. We need to see him with a 5. We get that, so he is now known. And can we see? I don't think we could see this guy because of the trees. Trees are blocking him. Blocking him. Can see him. Can't see him. All right, that's the end of impulse number 3. We're going to go to impulse number 4. Going to start out with white. He can't see anybody back there. Guy's hiding. He can see, I think he can see people. He can see things. I see dead people. He can actually try to see him ducking back in trees. -2. -3 for the range. Goes down to a 1. Worse than a 1. Like a 0 and something because of the smoke there. Doesn't see him. Actually, I should not have been able to see him either. No, he was already spotted because of the artillery fire. So never mind. Thought I screwed up on that one. Go to red. Quick to blame myself. This guy, I don't think can see anybody. He's got a very small window right here. No, not even, because he goes through that building. No, he can't see anybody. This guy's sneaking right here. Going to sneak 6 out into the open because he has yet to see anybody. Now we can attempt to spot people. He is blocked by the marsh. The logs do not block S. Yeah, they do because he's sneaking, so that's going to block. Blocked by the rocks. Rock blocked. This guy can attempt to spot him evading in the open. +1. Needs a 5. He gets a happy face. We are now officially spotted. Not good. And he might be able to spot the other guy too. Yep. That's going to be another +1. So 5. Gets him too. Makes things easier when they're spotted though. This guy is going to run and gun. He actually now has a target. That's his best target, range of 11 with a car. Still a 0. He's a 3. -2 is a 1. Evading in the open. -1. He needs a 0 to hit on the running gun. 5. Does not get it. Get this guy to evade 6 right there. He can't see anybody. These guys can't do anything down here. This guy's on a rapid fire. That can actually be seen. That's a range of 17 with the car. 17 is a -2. Becomes known because he's shooting, becomes a dummy. removes, and he goes to the characters display, so we don't have to worry about that one. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. They're doing nothing. This guy's going to evade 6 up onto the hill. That gets interesting. Blocked by trees. Blocked by trees. Blocked by trees. Blocked by the marsh, maybe? Marsh is a half. Yeah. No. I'm going to let him do that. Duck back in the hedge. -1. And the distance is 16 -2. He needs a 2 to spot him. Gets a 1. Got to peek at him first. That's a soldier, so we are spotted. Maybe able to see this guy too. Slows things down when you have a long line of sight. And I mean, you can choose to ignore it, but I always choose to follow through on it. Yeah, he can try to see him too. That is a 4. -1 is a 3. Ducking back in the tree. It's down to a 1. 5 doesn't see him. These guys up here are already spotted. Impulse force, we don't need to worry about ducking back. This guy's hiding. He can attempt to spot. He can attempt to spot him ducking back here. We barely clear that tree, so that's going to be a -1 ducking back in trees. -2, -3. He's a 0. 4 goes to a 1. Does not see him. Trees. Trees. Trees, so he can't see anybody. That's it for blue. We go to yellow. This guy. He now has targets over here, so he will lose his weighting. And it's 4th, so I'm not going to go ahead and give him an order. Because he's not going to be able to act on it anyway. This guy can't see anybody yet. This guy's gunning 5, which is going to run down to here. Range of 8. That goes through the marsh hex, so he can't see him. Down here, this guy, he can attempt to see him. 5, ducking back. Trees goes down to a 3. Sees him. So he will lose his weighting. 5, ducking back in a hedge. Goes down to a 3. Doesn't see him. It's the end of them. We go to Baker. I'm going to get him into position right here. We've got guys there that we can start cutting loose with that MG next turn, so that played out nicely. We can attempt to spot him gunning in a hedge at a range of 7. -2, we're an 8, goes down to a 6. Definitely spots him. Lots of targets next turn. That's a soldier. Don't think we can see anybody else there. Don't think so, but we better check this. Be efficient. Come on. No, that's blocked. Okay. This guy's going to go to a hide. There's nobody he can see that's not already spotted. And we are still evading down here because at the time we could not see anybody. Now we do. He's blocked by the trees. He's blocked by the trees. So only one we can see is him, but we got a nice crossfire set up on him now. Charlie, these guys are going to try to beat it because we have been seen. He's going to evade into there. Nobody he can see that's not already been spotted. This guy's going to go to a hide. This guy's going to go to a hide. Can't see anybody because of all that stuff in front of him. This guy can see anybody that's spotted that's already not moved. Come on, Greg, seriously. 16. We could attempt to spot him. -1, -2, -3, -4. 0 and a 2. Doesn't see him, and that's Abel next. And all he's going to do is hide. And I believe that is the end of the first turn. And all them to the holding box. Turn goes to 2. Get rid of all the cards. Get rid of all the moves. Get rid of all the orders. Start spreading some smoke around as things will start getting interesting here. This like that again. This, and this. We're going to clone all of them. And, oh, I forget which direction my wind was. Down direction 3. Coming down that way. All right. That should do it. I will see you guys next time. This is Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. You all have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the length of this. Long range observation can take a lot of time. If you played anything with a clear line of sight, it gets very difficult. And we have actually started to see them, so we can start putting down some rounds next time. So you all have a great night, and we will see you next time.